Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss about one of the best framework what we are having in Python. That framework we are going to discuss. Okay, so that particular framework is nothing but we are going to start with Django. Okay, so let's start with this new series. Okay, so around I can say 30 to 35 videos you are gonna get. In these 30 to 35 videos, we are gonna cover a project as well as the things which are going to be developed. Okay, now I want to make it clear who can watch these videos. Okay, who can learn Django's. See, the people who knows about the Python, okay, entirely how it Python works and everything, oops, concept and everything. The people who knows about okay front-end technologies like either it can be HTML or CSS or JavaScript. Done. See, if you are done with this, you can happily watch this video. If you're not done with this, okay, so I can manage, like if you know about Python, no problem at all. You can manage with respect to backend. Done. But okay, so if you're not done with Python, please complete the Python and come to this. It makes sense. Okay, otherwise you are not going to understand this. Clear? So yeah, and as I told you, it is going to be a 30 days video. Like 30 days we are going to have back to back videos. Okay, so we are going to discuss from start to end of a Django, how an application is going to be built, how we are going to start with the project and everything. We are going to learn it. Okay, so let us start with this. Okay, so let us understand. See, Django, what do you mean with Django? It's a framework. Name itself says what? Framework. So I can say it's a framework. Fine, it's a framework. Framework used for what? To build web applications, like trending applications, which in all the trending applications, web apps are the trending applications. Clear? It's a versatile framework which is used to build web apps. Now, what do you mean by framework? See, name itself says framed. Okay, divide this framed plus work. That's all. You are going to have all the tasks here which are already framed. Okay, so the task is which is already framed, that particular thing we call it as what? Framework. Done. So I can say, what do you mean by Django? I can say Django is a framework. Okay, Django is a framework which is used to which is used to develop web applications. Done. See, there are so many features, like it supports ORM, built-in ORM, I want to have it, as well as it is versatile, as well as it supports API integration and everything. Clear? And also, moreover, we are going to discuss complete Django. Then afterwards, we are going to jump into Django REST. Okay, it's a beautiful, REST framework. How the things are going to work under root JWT authentication, how to generate APIs and everything we're gonna discuss step by step. Got my point? Okay, that's all guys. So before this, let us start with this. Okay, so let us start. We are going to discuss first thing, like to have a clarity. What is a program? Done. Yeah, as you know already, program is nothing but a set of instructions. So I can set of instructions which are combined together to do a task. Clear? Now same thing if I talk about program. Okay, programs are nothing but set of instructions being stick together, like set of instructions. Assume that I'm having some function. Now this I can say one program, right? Now the same way if I talk about a software or an application, what do you mean this? What do you mean by this? Software and an application. So software and application is nothing but group of programs together, like this is one program, this is one another program. These all contains inside one container to do one particular task, to solve one particular problem. Okay, so those set of programs we call it as an software. So what do you mean by software? Software is nothing but you can say group of programs. Clear? So I can say software is something but group of programs combined together. Okay, combined together we call it as a software. And please understand, see why we are combining group of programs to solve one problem. Okay, without problem there is no software. Make it clear. There is a problem. To solve that problem, we are using software. Okay, so that's the reason software is formed, to solve the problems. Okay, the same way, if you want to build an application, you need to have a problem. What do you want to do it? Okay, what do you want to achieve it? So then you can build it. Clear? So that's what. So I can say software application, group of programs combined together, we call it as a software or application. Clear? The next thing is, if I talk, okay, types of softwares. Okay, so how many types of softwares we are going to have it, or applications we are going to have it? And applications. Done. Now if I talk about types of softwares and applications, clear? So if I talk about types of softwares or an application, nowadays, please understand, in the current market scenario, okay, so softwares or applications, we are going to categorize into two types, okay, based on architecture. Clear? So let us talk. We are going to categorize based on what? Architecture. So see, nowadays, like we don't have like current trend, we can say. So we are not going to follow those all standalone applications or desktop applications or something, those and all things. Okay, we are not following in this current situation. How come? In the sense, now if you talk about an Instagram, see, Instagram can also be an Android app, or it can be a iOS app, or it can be a web application, or it can be a desktop application also, isn't it? So it has been evaluated in such a way, okay, we can't justify an application, in the sense it is going to be restricted here. Clear? So that's the reason what I'm telling. Okay, types of softwares we are going to classify it into two types. First one is nothing but monolithic softwares. Okay, monolithic architecture softwares and microservices. Okay, this is what you need to understand, monolithic and microservices. Then now what do you mean by monolithic? Okay, so let us understand monolithic. Monolithic is nothing but, okay, fine, monolithic in the sense, assume that you are building a software. Okay, now in that particular software only you are going to have three components. Okay, what those three components? You will be having front end layer. Okay, then you will be having back end layer. Okay, then you will be having database layer. Done. See, every software will have these things. Okay, front end, back end, and database. Now these all combined together, combinedly they will come it as one particular package. Okay, so now those kind of architecture, okay, so which you are following, okay, so where front end is directly connected to its back end, and as well as it is connected to what your database. Now these particular softwares we call them as what? Monolithic. Clear? Monolithic softwares, in the sense you are following only one particular structure or system where you are going to have everything inside that. Those we call them as what? Monolithic. Then what do you mean by microservices? Microservices is nothing but, okay, microservices, let us understand microservices. Microservices is nothing but, so assume that you are having one backend service, like backend. Assume that you are going to have one particular backend. Okay, so now you are going to have one particular backend. Now this backend will be connected with one database. Clear? Now you are going to have another backend. Now here, see, in this monolithic, in the sense we will be having only one layer of backend, one layer of front end, one layer of database. That's all. But here we are going to have one backend. Here we are going to have another backend which is connected with its database. Okay, but now you tell me, see, two backends and another one, third, like, let me take this. Done. Now three particular backends we are having. Assume that this is a Python backend. It is built by using Java. It is built by using C#. Done. Now three backends we are having, but all three I want only one particular front end. Okay, so one particular front end. Now front end layer is one. Okay, but we are having multiple backends. Okay, we are going to have multiple backends. Now this is what? One backend, second and third. Okay, now this is connected with what? Front end. Now this is what your API gateway. Okay, now API gateway is a bridge between your front end and back end different layers. Now you see, you tell me, here we are having only one service. No, we will be having multiple service. Okay, so let me take an example and let us explain what you mean by monolithic. So monolithic is just nothing but assume that you are building an Instagram. What are you building an Instagram? Clear? Take an example of Instagram. So if I talk about an Instagram, in Instagram we can have different services. Like assume that in Instagram we are having chat, we are having what I say, reels. Exactly, I guess you guessed it. Okay, then next you will be having post. Then now in this monolithic, all these are combined into one backend only. In these all will be connected with what? One particular database. Now you understand, chat is one service, reels. Okay, now these all functionalities, all different applications are stored in only one backend. In the sense, those are stored as one particular functions inside only one unit, that we called as what? Monolithic. The same thing if I come with respect to the microservices, what I will do for chat only, I will for chat only I will develop one server service, or I will create one backend. For reels only I will create one backend. For post only I will create one backend. And see, post related database is different, reels related database is different, chat related database is what? Different. So by this, okay, by this microservices, your load on your application. Now you tell me, see here, if it is a monolithic, assume that it will be okay for 5,000 to 10,000 requests per second. Okay, it is going to accept. Or if it is okay for 1 lakh customers or 2 lakh customers, fine. But if you are having billions of users, billions of customers, then your monolithic architecture will never sustain, because those many requests your one single backend will never handles. Okay, to overcome that problem, understand every application is built on what? Microservices. Same thing, let me talk about Instagram also. See, Instagram initially considered it as one particular unit, that is monolithic. They built it as single unit. Then afterward they scaled it as microservices. What they have done, you tell me. See, the benefit of microservices is they can add another next feature. Now you tell me, in Instagram, are we having reels from starting? No, right? They are not having reels from starting. What they have done, they developed one backend for reels, they are connected to what? Your API gateways, then build the features on front end. That is how it is going to work. Clear? So that is about your monolithic and microservices architecture. So if please do research about it. Okay, I want to give you an insight about the Django. See, Django completely, I'll tell you now. Okay, understanding concepts is bit easier, but implementing them, executing them is most important. That's the reason, please do listen the videos. After that, research about this, all the concepts what I've explained. Clear? You can go with all the tools, AI tools, whatever you're having. You can go with the chat GPT. You can give a prompt. Okay, monolithic and microservice architecture with analogy, we can type it. It is going to provide all the things. Clear? So that's what I want to explain. Please do follow. That's all, guys. Thank you so much. And in the next video, we are going to discuss about how Django works internally and everything. Clear? That's all. Thank you.